Rachel, come on in.
Mac?
I was just having some coffee. May I pour you some?
No, thank you.
Well, why don't you sit down? Tell me what's so urgent. Is it about Jamie?
You know that Jamie's missing.
Well, Sandy told me that you were under that impression.
Yes, I'm sure that Sandy came running right over to give you that piece of information.
Rachel, is this about Jamie or isn't it?
Yes. I received this by messenger about an hour ago from the complex. I called Liz about it, and she said that Jamie gave it to her to give to me today, no earlier than today.
When did he give it to Liz?
Friday.
Friday?
Yes, go ahead, read it.
What does he say?
Read it. See what you and Sandy have done to my son.
Pat?
Philip!
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
It's my coffee break. Come on in.
I am a little surprised to see you in this office.
Oh, well, that was administrative shakeup.
I guess so.
Oh, before you sit down, order some coffee.
No, I don't want any, thank you.
Something on your mind?
Did you read this morning's paper?
Yeah.
Did you read the article about Jason Dunlap and his testimony in Las
Sure
Vegas?
did. It's so awful, isn't it?
Well, it's not the whole story. I haven't printed the whole story. I wanted you to see this first.
Why? What is it?
Read it.
Tracy.
That's right.
Oh, my. Does Russ know about this?
As far as I can tell, no one knows excepting
Except who?
Jason Dunlap. He came to see me this morning. He doesn't want me to print it.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Another world.
Well, aren't you going to say anything?
I had no idea.
You must have had some idea. You said that Sandy told you.
Well, I meant I had no idea he was even thinking of leaving Corey Publishing. I just never...
Is that all you have to say? Corey Publishing, my son has disappeared, and all you're worried about is who's going to run your company for you?
Rachel, you know that's not what I meant.
I don't know anything of the sort. Jamie's gone. I don't have any idea of where he is, and you and Sandy have driven him away.
Rachel, come on, sit down. Going on like this isn't going to help either you or me. It's certainly not going to help us discover where Jamie is. Now, come on, let Louise bring you out something.
I don't want anything. I want to know where my son is. I want to know that he's all right. Seems for the last 6 months, all I've been doing every other week is worrying about whether my son is all right.
Rachel, he says he's all right. He says he's going to be all right. You have to believe that. You have to believe this.
Do you believe it?
I want to. Yes, I have to.
He must be very alone right now. He doesn't have anything. Not anyone. Nobody. Nothing.
He has you. Maybe that just isn't enough for him right now.
Of course it isn't enough for him right now. He's lost his job. He's lost his wife. He's lost the man that he considers to be his father. Ever since Sandy came here, he's taken over everything.
He hasn't lost me. He's never lost me or his job, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, no?
No, he hasn't. And you should know that. No matter what happens, he will always mean to me what he has meant in the past.
Well, I don't think he believes that, and I'm not sure I believe it either. Sandy has taken over everything that used to be Jamie's. Jamie doesn't have anything anymore, not even his own pride, not with Sandy and Cecile
I know
carrying
about
on.
Sandy and Cecile. What I want to know about is Jamie. Now, tell me what he said to you.
He wouldn't go into it with me. He just refused to, and now he's gone, and probably for good. And you and Sandy have driven him away. You're also, I might add, trying to take my daughter away from me. When is it going to stop, Mac? How greedy can you get? Listen, I'll tell you one thing. If anything happens to Jamie, anything at all, I will make you pay for it. I will make you and Cecile and Alice Frame and Sandy, all of you, pay for it.
No, Liz, I haven't left yet. Yes, I'm trying to get out of the office, but every time the phone rings when I try to get ready to leave. Yeah. Yes, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, okay, honey. Fine. Bye-bye. You want to see me?
Just came by to pick up a few things.
Be my guest. Cecile, I can understand why you've been so upset. I heard that Jamie left you. I just want to say that I was surprised.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
Well, I find that hard to believe.
You do? Why?
Well, I find it hard to believe because, you see, it was your daughter who was the reason for Jamie walking out on me.
Marianne?
She is your daughter, isn't she?
You know, I can think of 100 reasons why Jamie would want to leave you. But I'll tell you, Cecile, Marianne is not one of them.
Really?
Really.
Oh, I guess I'm mistaken then.
Yes, you must be. Very mistaken.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Pat, where is Marianne? I haven't seen her around in a long time.
She's out of town.
Is she?
Yes. She's on a 2-week nursing program.
2 weeks out of town. How very interesting.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, probably just coincidence, but you must know by now that Jamie's left town, too. No one knows where he is. No one's heard from him.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Yes, and he left on Friday. Oh, when did Marianne leave town?
Friday.
Really? Well, well, well. Could it be that the two of them have gone off somewhere together? Jamie and Marianne, I wonder.
I think you better leave my office right now, Cecile.
What's the matter, Pat? Did I hit a nerve?
Get out.
I'd be delighted.
Now!
Oh, I'm on my way.
I want you to read this. I just got it delivered to me about an hour ago.
Hello, Rachel. Hello, Mom. How are you?
I went
I'm
over to
fine.
see
How
Mac
are
to
you?
ask him what he could do about it. Of course, he was absolutely no help. I don't know why. I thought he would be, but
Rachel.
I just don't know what to do about it. I don't know where he is, and I'd like to find out
Rachel,
where
please, will you keep quiet and let me read the letter so I know what you're talking about? Hey, Mom. It's very... Well, I don't see what the problem is.
What?
I don't see what you're so worried
How
about.
can you say that?
Because I just read Jamie's letter, that's how.
You can read that letter and you can still say that?
Honey, the letter says that he's fine. It sounds like he means it.
But we don't know where he is.
Well, we don't have to know where he is. I mean, look, honey, Jamie says that he wants some time alone to get his life together and to think things out. You have to respect that.
Cecile, Sandy, and Mac are responsible for the situation that Jamie's in right now.
Rachel, you haven't even read this letter.
I've read it 100 times.
Well, then if you've read it 100 times, you must know that Jamie says that none of this is Mac's fault.
That's because he doesn't realize what those people have done to him.
Now, look, I don't know what Cecile has or has not done to him, and neither do you. But I do know Mac, and I know that he loves that boy as much as any man can love his son.
Then why is Jamie gone right now? Tell me that.
Because he wants to be gone. He said so in the letter. He wants some time alone.
He needs me now.
No, he doesn't, honey. That's the whole point of his going away. He needs himself. Now, if you really read this letter, you'd know something about your son.
What?
That he has some problems to work out. And that he loves you. He needs time alone to work out his problems, and he wrote you this letter so that you would not worry.
How can I not worry?
Don't. Not this time. Leave him alone. Your son has grown up. Let him prove it to you. Let go of it.
Dad, I'm so worried about how Russ is going to take it. You know how much he loved Tracy.
I know that, honey. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy for him, because it isn't. It's going to be very difficult.
How's he going to feel when he finds out that her death wasn't an accident, that Jason was responsible for it? I really don't know how anybody could take that.
It's going to hurt him very deeply. But, Pat, your brother's a very strong man, and somehow he'll come to terms with it.
Yeah, but it's how he's going to come to terms with it that I'm worried about. Daddy's been so private. He's kept all this anger locked up inside of him. How is he going to let it out?
Well, he's not going to do anything stupid if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, it is what I'm worried about, Dad. You know, I can't remember when Russ has ever asked any of us for help. You know, I don't know if he knows how.
Well, would it make you feel better if I talked to him, Pat?
Yes, Dad, it made me feel a whole lot better. You're the only one that Russ will listen to.
All right. I'll talk to him. And, honey, please don't worry. I mean, at least try not to. You know, somehow, with all of us around him and our love, he'll come through this.
Here we are, Beer Patrol has arrived.
No.
Oh,
Thanks. Come up.
I think you need one of these.
Yeah. How you doing?
All right, it's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, really.
It's good to see you, man.
Are you all right? You seem, I haven't seen you in months, and you seem like you got this dark cloud hanging over you. What's going on? You want to talk about anything?
It's just, I don't know, things, you know?
Thing? What? Like what?
Well, most important thing, I guess, is I've been hurting a lot of people lately. Especially Mac. It's like I'm a magnet for trouble or something. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can blame yourself.
It seems like it's my fault somehow. It's like everything I touch just instantly
No,
turns
look,
black.
I know what you're going to say, but like I said, you can't blame yourself for everything, you know? You can't.
Say, Joey.
Yeah.
Did you ever find another roommate?
Me? Yeah, right here. Got a couple of them.
You still working nights?
Yeah, mostly.
Then, that arrangement we had worked out would probably still go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, you want to move in again?
Want to? Well, I think it's more a case of I have to.
What do you mean you have to?
Well, is it okay or what?
Yeah, no, of course it's okay. That'd be terrific. But what do you mean you have to move in?
Well, things are messed up right now, and it's kind of my fault. You know what I mean?
I mean, like with Mac and you being his son.
Yeah, that's where it starts. It gets worse from that.
Do you want to talk about it at all? Does this have to do like with all that mob
No,
stuff?
no, Joey.
Like
It's not about the mob. It's hard for me to talk about. You know, Jamie split. Did you know that? He's gone.
Gone where?
I don't know, man. Nobody does. He's just gone.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me at all. That guy's been traveling in the dark for a while. So the drugs that he put into his body, right? And his wife, Cecile.
Hey, wait a second. Now, just leave Cecile out of this, okay? Jamie's got some problems. Yeah, that's true, but Cecile is not one of them.
Huh. You wouldn't happen to be interested in or seeing Cecile, would you? Because if you are, I think you should realize and remember that she is married to Jamie.
No, she was married to Jamie. See, he walked out on her, and he's already filed for a divorce, Joey.
Beginning to get the picture.
Yeah, right. You see, I don't want to put Mac in the middle of all this. So I've got to find another place to live. I mean, I can't still live out there.
No, I know, and it's no problem. You want to move in here? My place is your place.
You sure?
I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
Well, all right.
I also won't say anything about Cecile either.
Good.
Mrs. Ziegler, would you like another magazine? Would you like another magazine? Hey, Rhonda, that's it for a little bit. We don't have any appointment for a while. You want some coffee?
Sure.
You know, Rhonda, you're doing a real good job.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I am trying, but I'm afraid I kind of mangle Mrs. Simmons' cuticle.
Well, don't worry about that. She always complains, even when there's nothing wrong. She's just like that.
Clarice, can I ask you something?
Sure. What, honey?
Well, you know Jerry pretty well, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I've known her for a long time.
Wait, you know I've been seeing him? Well, I've seen him a couple of times.
Yeah, well, Larry and I are real happy about that. I mean, Jerry really needs someone in his life right now, and you two look so cute together.
You know, sometimes he looks so sad, and I'd really like to do something nice for him, you know? But I don't know what. He never talks about himself, so I don't know what he likes.
Well, maybe I can help you think of something.
Would you?
I'd be happy to. I'd like the two of you to get together, you know?
Well, I was thinking of cooking him dinner. A really nice one, you know, with all the trimmings and everything. But I don't know what he likes.
But that's easy.
Really?
He loves lasagna.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. Why?
Well, it's just kind of strange, that's all. I mean, I'm not that good of a cook, really. But my lasagna is dynamite.
Terrific. I mean, then that's that, right?
What about sports? What does he like? Baseball, tennis, skiing?
Oh, I guess he goes in more for spectator sports. I just thought of something.
What?
You know what Larry and Jerry are doing today?
No.
Well, they're checking out the sporting life, because Larry's got this crazy idea about getting into a physical fitness program.
Do you think that they might be over there now?
I don't know. I mean, they might be.
Clarice, would it be all right if I took a few minutes off right now?
Well, I guess so. I don't see why not. You don't have an appointment for a while.
I'm going to go over to the sporting life next door and invite Jerry to dinner. A lasagna dinner. Do you think that would be okay?
Yeah, I think that's better than okay. I think that's great.
Okay. Thanks, Clarice.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry I'm late, Mac, but it is a feat in itself getting out of that complex. The phone!
I understand, I'm sure. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear all about you. How'd you like living in London?
Oh, living there. Oh, well, it was fabulous. I really liked it a lot. We have a wonderful staff there, you know.
So I hear.
Yeah.
You know, I owe you an eternal debt of gratitude for all you accomplished.
Oh.
I mean, that was a tremendous feat.
Oh, no, thank you, really. I know I talked your ear off when you were in the hospital. You probably don't remember, but, and then Alice has been giving you the stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you see the pictures.
Wonderful.
It's not the reason that I came over, Mac.
I thought not. What is it? Is there a problem?
Well, I'm not sure. Brian and I were in your office, and we saw this letter addressed to you.
It's from Jamie.
I'll let you read it alone and get back to the complex. I can let myself out.
Thank you for bringing it over. Dear Mac, this is the hardest letter I've ever had to write. This is my resignation. My resignation from my position at Corey Publishing. By the time you read this, I will already be gone. Everything is set to be totally operational until you are able to return to the job that only you can do. Please don't think of this as a bitter reaction over the situation with you and Sandy. It isn't. I really tried to make it work at Corey, but I wasn't ready. If I've learned anything, It's that I can't start at the top anymore, so I'm going to try another way. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but when I can, I'll let you know. Please, Mac, don't be angry with me. I need to do this, and I want your support. I love you, Mac. You were the best father a son could ever have. Jamie.
Mac, are you all right?
No.
What is it?
Letter from Jamie.
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. For me, but Jamie says that he's all right. But I don't think he's going to be seeing me anytime soon, according to this.
Where is he?
I don't know. He says he'll let me know as soon as he can.
Oh, Mac.
I love that boy so. I miss him so.
I know, Mac. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, there is.
What? Anything?
Just stay here with me for a while.
Hey there, you two. How are you doing?
Doing? Just barely. Oh, come on, Jerry. It's not that bad. Speak for yourself, partner. It's bad.
Oh, you'll be in great shape in just a few weeks.
No, I'll be dead. Hey, that's great. Where'd you learn how to do that?
My brother.
Yeah?
Yeah, he works out down here, and sometimes I come with him and do a little exercise, too.
You talking about Ed?
No, Rob. He's my youngest brother.
How many brothers do you have, anyway?
3, that's all. Ed, Rob, and Danny.
Well, that's enough, if they're all like Ed.
Has Ed been giving you a hard time, Jerry? I wish he wouldn't do that. He takes his job of older brother a little too serious.
Yeah, I've noticed. So, what are you doing down here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be at work.
Well, Clarice said that you might still be here. And since we're right next door, I thought I'd come down and... I was wondering if you'd like me to cook dinner for you.
Oh, look, I don't know, Rhonda. I'm really tired.
Oh, come on, Jerry. You're starting to sound like an old man. Here you got this beautiful lady wanting to cook you dinner.
I make a pretty good lasagna.
There you go. He loves lasagna.
How about it, Jerry?
All right, Jerry, look. I mean, how often you get a cute, pretty thing like this offering to cook you dinner?
All right. I would love to have dinner with you.
Really?
Yeah, really. You really cook lasagna.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't I come over to your place? That way my brothers won't be hanging around getting in the way.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fine.
Okay. Well, I've got to be getting back to the shop. I'll be over about 8.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
Okay. Bye-bye, Larry.
Bye-bye, Rhonda.
Bye.
I'm telling you, that is one cute little girl.
Yes, sir, Larry. Cute, but tiring. Oh.
Hey. Well, come on in. I think it's okay. Joey's gone. Hi.
I missed you.
Oh. Sweetheart, I'm sorry I had you come all the way over here, but I didn't want to talk to you about this at the house or at the Corey complex.
I didn't mind. What did you want to talk to me about that's so important that we couldn't wait till tonight?
Well, look, I'll tell you. Come on, sit down. There you go. The first thing, I guess, is I'm going to start living here again.
You are?
Yeah, it's not much, but I can't really stay at the other house the way things are right now.
What do you mean?
Well, after Rachel's surprise visit, you know, I told you I was going to go talk to Mac about it.
Yes, I forgot. What did he say?
Well, not much, really. I told him that it was I who'd fallen in love with you, but that I hadn't really done anything about it until after Jamie had left you. But that I had had feelings for you prior to that, so...
Did he believe you?
You know, the funny thing is, I think he's probably the only one who does.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. Mac's wonderful.
Yeah, he sure is. You know something? He didn't even know that Jamie was gone.
He didn't.
No, he didn't. It was another great piece of news I had for him. Sometimes when
Listen, Sandy, I think I may have an idea where Jamie is.
You're kidding. Where?
Well, not exactly where, but with whom.
Cecile, what are you talking?
I spoke with Pat Randolph today, and she told me that on Friday, the same day Jamie left town, Marianne also left town.
Sweetheart, that doesn't have anything to do with this at all.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Sandy, think about it. I have known for a long time that Jamie's been in love with Marianne. Well, I guess now there's no reason for me to think about it anymore.
Wait a minute, what's that supposed to mean?
That Jamie and Marianne have gone off together. But I guess it doesn't matter. Let them have each other. I have you. Oh, I love you so much. And I need you. I need you so much.
Oh, no.
Lovely letter, Mac.
It's a goodbye.
I don't think it is. Jamie just says that he wants to make it on his own. And I think that's a wonderful idea. And he says that he loves you. He asks for your trust and your support, Mac. That's not easy.
I've lost him. He's gone. This time he's gone for good.
Is this the man who told me that you can never lose your children because you never owned them? Is it?
Did I say that?
You most certainly did. Look at it like this. Now, Jamie had his reasons for leaving at this time. I don't know what they are, but I'm certain that the breakup with Cecile had something to do with it. And he feels that he's disappointed you at Corey.
Well, he hasn't.
Mac, that isn't the point. He feels as though he has, so he has to go out and do something on his own to prove to you and, well, more importantly, to himself, that he is capable. I admire that in Jamie. And you know, Mac, I don't mean to say this to hurt you, but in many ways, that's what Steve did.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. He made a life for himself, starting from scratch. He did it, and I think, no, I believe Jamie will be able to do the same thing if given half a chance.
And you think I should be willing to give him that chance?
Yes, I do. Although you really don't have much of a choice, do you?
No, I don't.
There's something else I think you ought to give a chance.
What's that?
Us.
I want to do that. I really want to do it.
Good. Because I do too.
Oh, it's been so good for me, having you here to care for me.
Yes. But not for much longer. You're getting well, Mac, very quickly. Soon I'll be out of a job and back to my office.
Well, I guess we'll just have to do something about that, right?
I'm sorry, we're closed.
Ada?
Sandy, hi.
Hi.
What are you doing prowling around a beauty parlor after hours?
I'd like to talk to you for a couple of minutes. You mind if I come in?
Sure, come in. I've got a lot to do and no time to do it in. What do you want to talk about?
Ada, has Mrs. Corey, Ms. Davis, heard from Jamie yet?
Yeah, she got a letter from him.
Really, a letter?
Yeah, a letter.
Is he okay?
Yeah?
Well, where is he?
He didn't say. He, must have written it before he left.
Oh.
Sandy, This is probably none of my business, and if you don't want to talk about it, don't. But Rachel came to me earlier today, and she was very upset. Do you happen to know what she was upset about?
Yes, I think I do.
Well, is what she told me true? Have you and Cecile got something going?
Yeah, but Ada, I never went near her. Not that way. Not at all until after Jamie left her. I wouldn't do that to Jamie.
I didn't think you would. But I don't know about Cecile.
But he's the one who walked out on her, Ada. Cecile was left behind.
Yeah, I know Jamie walked out on her. And knowing Cecile, I can't help wondering why.
Well, what do you want to talk to me about that?
Have you seen today's paper by any chance?
Yeah, I glanced at it a bit. Why?
Well, then, there's something you have to know. Something that's going to cause you pain. A lot of pain.
What are you talking about?
There was an article about Jason Dunlap in today's paper. Jason testified in court against that woman in Las Vegas, Ilsa Fredericks.
Yeah, I know about that. I don't know what it has to do with me.
Jason was responsible for Tracy's death, Russ.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Well, it seems that Jason was in love with Tracy. He was in love with her, and when they were in Las Vegas, he found out that you were coming to visit her. And he got upset, jealous, and he went to this Ilsa Fredericks woman and asked her for her help. And she put out a contract on you. At the last minute, Tracy decided to meet you at the airport. And the bomb that was planted in the car killed her instead of you. Now, Pat tells me that Philip told her that, yes, Jason had asked this Ilsa Fredericks to help him, but he had no idea she meant to kill you. He found out about it at the last minute, and he rushed out to the airport to try to stop it. But he was too late.
If this is all true, why isn't Jason behind bars right now?
The court offered him immunity in exchange for his testimony against Ilsa.
They are not going to do anything to him now? I can't believe that, Dad.
Russ, it was Ilsa the authorities wanted. Apparently, Jason was just as much a victim as Tracy was.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Tracy is dead. If Jason is responsible for that, how in the hell can he be considered a victim?
I won't argue that with you, son. I just want you to know how sorry I am. I know how you must feel.
No, Dad, I don't think you do. Oh, I know you want to, yes, but I can't believe that you really do.
Russ, will you promise me something?
What?
I know that you're hurt and angry, but before you do anything, I want you to get over the shock of what I've just told you. Don't go off and do something absurd or shocking, stupid.
Now, there's only one thing I can promise you, Dad. Jason Dunlap will not be allowed to get away with this. Now, my wife is dead because of that. Because of him. He will pay for that. Oh, yes, he will pay for that. That I will promise you.
So, when
when Danny decided he wanted to join the Pop Warner baseball team, I decided I wanted to join it too.
Who's Danny?
My middle brother, remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So anyway, I was so mad when they wouldn't let me on the team. But they didn't stand a chance when all three of my brothers came down. They can be pretty intimidating.
Yeah, I know. So you really played on the team?
Well, no, not really. But they let me practice with them sometimes. It was really fun, Jerry. I loved it.
Sounds great, Rhonda. I really envy you having a family like that.
Why?
Well, my mom and I were always alone, you know. We traveled around a lot before we finally settled in Las Vegas, so I never stayed in one place for a very long time. Guess I miss stuff like that, having brothers and sisters and neighborhood friends.
I'm sorry, Jerry. Where's your mom now?
She's dead.
Oh, Jerry, I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's okay.
What?
I was just looking. You know something, Rhonda?
No. What?
I really enjoyed myself tonight. Having a good time.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really. You made me laugh.
I did?
Yeah, you did. I'd forgotten how good that can feel. I haven't done that in a long time.
Well, that's nice. Maybe we could do it again.
I think I would like that a lot.
Good. I would, too.
You know something? There is something else, too.
What?
You make the best lasagna that I have ever tasted. Mean it?
Really?
Yeah.
You really think so? You're not just saying that?
Now, if I was trying to be polite, I wouldn't have had 3 helpings, would I?
Well, I guess not. Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah. I'm just glad that I don't work in uniform.
Why?
Because after this dinner, I would have to go out and buy a new one because I would not be able to fit into the old one. You know, I'm going to have to work overtime at the gym just to get myself into shape after this.
Oh.
What's all that about?
Well, it's just that I was a little nervous, that's all.
Nervous about what?
Oh, that you wouldn't like my cooking.
You know something? You are a crazy kid.
Mac, dinner was delicious.
It was good, wasn't it? I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And all this. What a wonderful idea.
Well, I did say I thought I ought to do something about us, and with this perfect Indian summer evening, well, I just thought it ought to be something romantic. That's the word. You know something else, I think? I think it deserves a toast. Would you like a brandy?
Yes, I would, thank you.
There you go. To romance. To us. I just had a brilliant idea.
What's that?
I'd like to know if I'm sufficiently recovered to do some exercising.
Exercise? Oh, I don't know.
Why don't we take advantage of that lovely music? Will you dance with me?
That kind of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to.
Beautiful. You know something? You feel very beautiful this evening.
Take my sunshine away. You'll never know, dear. I'm not trying. Now, can you wait a minute? You'll never. Wait.
Hello, who is this? You again. Why do you keep doing this? What have I done? My husband's gonna get you if you don't stop this. Now, will you stop calling me?
It is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could become habit for me.
You know, it could. Yeah, I really believe it could.
Matt, be careful.
I feel fine. What's the matter?
Well, I'm not worried about you this time. It's been a while since I've danced, and the brandy is making me a bit lightheaded.
All right. I'll slow down. But you know what? You make me feel, I don't know, young again. You make me feel like,
Matt! Matt!
Come on, get with it.
No!
Oh, come on. I want to have some fun. All right. I guess I have to consider my fragile partner, don't I?
Not to mention yourself, of course.
Of course.
Matt?
Hmm?
Well, I've been thinking, and,
Yeah?
well, they say actions speak louder than words, so...
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another Work.